Hi guys, welcome back if you are returning. Welcome if this is your first time stopping by. If you are newly subscribed, welcome to the family. Today I'm bringing you the recipe for a Nigerian soup called Ogbono soup. Just like okra soup, it is really slimy. So I just finished grinding up 1 level cup of the Ogbono seeds, and the rest of my ingredients are a mixture of meats. I have goat meat, chicken, and dry fish. Of course, because I like color in my food, I have some finely sliced spinach. I'm using red palm oil, some meat broth, hot red pepper, seasonal, and ground crayfish. First thing I'm going to do is melt my oil in my pot. So let's go over and start cooking. I'm melting my oil in the pot. As usual, description box contains measurements. I'm going to add the ground Ogbono seeds, and I'm going to let that just melt into the oil. It's so funny, this soup is going to change consistency as you start to cook it. It's going to turn very slimy. Alright, so that's melted. I also melted my meat broth and I'm adding that in now. I'm boiling some water in my kettle because I like to cook this with hot water. I'm going to let that just start to change consistency, as you can see here, and then I'll start to add the hot water. Isn't that interesting? Alright, 2 cups total is what I have here, and I'm just going to add it and cook and add and cook for a total of about 20 minutes cook time. Do put the lid over this in between cooking. You're just going to add water as it thickens. So you're going to add water, cook it. As it thickens, you add some more and cook it, and do the same over and over again. Like I said, for about 20 minutes total. And here we were 20 minutes in. I am now going to add my spices. I sometimes cook this along with okra, so I'll use some okra and some greens. Today I'm just using the greens. I will show you what I do with it on day 2 if I have any leftover soup, where I add the okra in. So I just added my pepper, seasonal, and ground crayfish. I'll let that cook for about 5 minutes, and then we'll add our meats and fish. I'm going to let this cook together for about 6-7 minutes maybe, and then we'll add the last ingredient. Alright, it's about 8 minutes later, and I'm going to go ahead and grab my spinach. You can use whatever greens you want here, and again, you can leave it out. It's just because I like color in my food. I'm going to mix that in and cook it for about 3 or so minutes, and our soup will be ready, believe it or not. I had this with plantain fufu, the fresh plantain fufu. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up top here. And now let me show you what I did on day 2. I added some okra to the soup, so I have 1 cup of frozen okra that I thawed, and then I blended it with about 1/4 cup of water, and I added it to the pot of soup and let that cook for about 5 minutes. I did add 1/4 cup of meat broth as well as a little bit of salt, and 5 minutes later the soup is ready. I mixed it up and served it up, and it was just as delicious as day 1. Give this a shot, guys. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.